Everything that you desire, every opportunity, every door, every mountain is moved. Beautiful ones, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Fran. I am the owner of Angels with Fran, the Intentional Living Academy, and co-owner of the Woo Woo Girl Collections. This channel is a place where faith meets flow, and we get intentional about living richly in every area of our life. We are raising consciousness and changing mindsets, one video at a time. Welcome, I'm glad you're here. All right, so I want to talk to you guys about manifestation and answered prayers, and how manifestation and answered prayers go hand in hand. And your manifestations are really just your answered prayers. And all of that happens because of your faith, because of how you believe in it, because of your identity toward the thing that you are trying to create. And I know that there are a lot of people talking about manifestation, but whenever I talk about manifestation, I'm talking about it from a spiritual standpoint. I'm always going to include God in my manifestation because God is the ultimate creator. Right. All right. So recently I was reading my Bible, which I do all the time, reading about Daniel and how Daniel was praying to God for an answer about something he needed to do. And he wanted to get clarification before he moved on that thing. And the verse was talking about how Daniel was praying, and as he was praying, he saw the vision of Gabriel coming toward him, which is Archangel Gabriel, and how he had seen this vision of Archangel Gabriel coming to him before. And what really stuck in my mind was Gabriel said to Daniel, the minute you started praying, the minute you asked, your prayer was answered. I want to talk to you guys about that for a second, because here's the thing. When we're manifesting and we are creating our lives, we feel like we have to continuously go back to see if the thing is happening. We have to continuously go back to say, did you hear me? Okay, universe, are you moving? God, did you hear that? We keep repetitively asking about the same thing over and over. And that is not how you create. It's definitely not how you co-create with God. As Gabriel told Daniel, the minute you ask, it is given. The minute you ask in prayer and you know, it is given. If you are trying to create and manifest things, right? If you know that you know, then the thing that you definitely know is that you don't have to continue to ask for it. And it doesn't matter what it is. A lot of times we put our manifestations in this box. We feel like I can only manifest this thing. The reason that you feel that way is because that's your self-identity. Your self-identity is limited to, I can only have this thing. Your self-identity is limited to, God is only going to move this way and this much for me. It's not big. Your vision is not big. And if you have small vision, then you are limiting what the universe can and will do for you. You've got to expand your vision. And until you can expand your vision and expand your faith, you're limiting the process of your manifestation, which is more than likely frustrating you. I have manifested some really big things by believing in who I am and the source that runs through me. I can tell you a story of, I was hosting an event, and not very many people were coming to this event, it seemed, but I had already asked for the number that I wanted, and I was like, okay, so this is the number that I'm asking for, and this is the number that I will accept, and this is the number that I'm energetically aligned with. I did my work, I did my scripting on that, and I began to see myself, visualize myself, teaching in front of the audience that I had asked for. And even down to the day, it just looked like, oh boy, it's 2 days away. I'm like, oh gosh, maybe I don't know. But every time I caught myself in the space of maybe I don't know, I remembered my identity is someone who attracts major and massive amounts of people. The things that I'm bringing into the world, the gifts that I have to give to the world are valuable. Everybody wants to be in the room with me. Of course, everybody wants to be in the room with me. And to some people, that may sound like, oh, that's that's a little arrogant. It's not arrogant. It's identifying with who you are. Who you are as a being that is connected to the being of all things. So my self-identity said, I am going to get the number and this is going to happen. And people are going to walk away with excellent information that is going to change the course of their life. And I kept repeating that, right? Saying that to myself. I didn't come back saying, okay, God, you heard how many people I want. You heard what I said I wanted, right? You know that you're working on that. I began to work on myself, my mindset around the thing. And 24 hours before the event, it filled up to the number that I was asking for. And I knew at that moment, everything that I desire to manifest is connected to what I believe and how I feel about myself. If you feel worthy of a thing and you ask for it, the moment you ask, the universe, the heavens, however you identify with your higher power, starts to move and work for you. There is no delay in that thing. The only delay when it doesn't show up in our physical existence is because we're not energetically connected to it, meaning we don't believe for it, or we think it may happen, but we're not exactly sure. People call it delusion. It is not delusion. It is having faith and knowing in the power that is working through you, the power that is stronger and higher than you, the unlimited power that has the ability to create all things. Listen, manifestation is not just for some people. I know people like to say that, like, you know, I'm kind of special and I can show you how this can be done, and let me not more special than anyone else. But what is more special about me is the fact that I'm consistent. The fact that I believe for what I believe for. The fact that I know that God is within me and I will not fail. The fact that I know that once I ask for it, it is done. Everything that you ask for is given. The fact that I know who I am and I know what I can do and I know what I bring into the space and I know that the Spirit is moving through me to create these things. Do you understand what I'm saying? Once you lock and load your self-perception, once you lock and load your wonderfulness, knowing that, of course, God wants to answer my prayer. Of course, the universe wants to move everything it has to move to bring this to me because I deserve it and I'm worth it. Things start to work out for you. And there is no delay. Gabriel told Daniel, the minute, the second, the moment that you ask, the prayer was already answered. When you know that you know, nothing will ever change that. Your life will become a flow of magic once you realize that miracles are happening every single day and all you have to do is tap into those miracles. There is nothing too good for you. There is nothing too big for you. Everything that you desire, every opportunity, every door, every mountain is moved. And you have the ability to call in and decree your life, your choices, the things that you choose to manifest, whether you're choosing consciously or unconsciously, are manifesting in your life. You have a choice, right? You decide and the universe will provide. All right, y'all. I hope this helps. I will talk to you real soon. Bye for now.